Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot. So for today's pick a card reading, I wanted to check back into your career because I know it's been a very long time since I did a specific career reading. So we're just going to be looking at what's next. And as always, I will be offering advice. For example, if I see something that could be considered negative coming up, I'll always give advice and ideas on how you can basically solve the energy so that it can have a positive outcome for you. So we have the 4 groups here today. Remember that this is a general reading and the info for personal readings is in the description. I should be opening slots up by the end of the week, okay? So these are the 4 groups. As always, they're listed in the timestamps and in the description. So I think I'm just going to get right into it and show you each one, and then we're going to look into your energies. So this is group number 1. This is green quartz. This is group number 2, emerald. This is group number 3, tiger's eye, gold tiger's eye. And this is group number 4, pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. All right, so definitely take as much time as you need. Take a deep breath, follow your gut, okay? As with all of my readings, if it doesn't feel right for you in the moment, it may not be either the right group or the right video. So always just follow your intuition. Just a little side note there. Okay, and whenever you are ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 1, which is the green quartz. So before I begin, as I was getting ready for your reading, I felt so fidgety. So I don't know if maybe a lot of you are extra anxious this week or in this, like in the past few months or something like that, but I was very fidgety. This chair is like, it was sliding back and forth. Like that always happens when I pick up on the viewer or the client's energy. So I felt extremely anxious. So I feel like that's been happening a lot with group 1s for a couple months now, actually. So let's get into your energy. Actually, let me just fix something real quick. Okay, so group 1. Spirit, this reading is for group number 1, please. See, it's still doing it. It's still... This is funny. Okay. Spirit, this reading is for group number 1, please. A green quartz. And the energies for them, especially what's coming next for them in their career. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group number 1. Thank you. So just in general, if you guys are struggling with anxiety or like kind of frenetic energy, 2 things: posture and deep and slow breathing, okay? That's what always helps me. So I hope that that can help you guys, is just to really tune into the breath. Spirit, can you please give us the present energies for group number 1? Present energies for group number 1 in general, and then I'll get the whole picture first. So I feel like with this Magician card, you guys are really wanting to create and focus and manifest right now. But this is the energy that I was feeling, which is a lot of anxiety and distress, and maybe a lot of you are not sleeping either, okay? So, I mean, it's kind of obvious for me to tell you, hey, go to sleep, but try to just allow yourself to have some type of rest and replenishment regularly, please, okay? Your mind and your heart is in the right place, right? With this energy of wanting to create, the desire is there, but obviously, if things are not balanced, or if you are not feeling internally balanced, this may not go in the direction necessarily that you want. So let's see where this heads, okay? So it's kind of like with this energy, the ball is in your court when it comes to that type of creation. We can create anything that we want energetically, but it has to be executed in a way of, balance. Can we please have more? What are the present energies for group number 1, please? Present energies. See, it's everything is a bit jumbled. So so if I seem really kind of like antsy, fidgety out of it, I promise you I didn't come to the reading with that energy. I was pretty centered. So let's work together with this energy. Spirit for group 1, please. For group 1. What do we need to know for group 1? Okay, so here we have the 3 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So I think that this is nice because I actually feel like there's a specific person in your life who is giving you some clarity and some ideas, a source of support. Really, it could be anybody. It could be someone you work with, a family member, obviously like a friend or whoever, but there is a good collaborative energy here. And you know what also could be the case? There is a chance for some of you, I'm getting like a lower number of people here, where you may even end up working with this person in some capacity in the future with something, like some kind of a project or some kind of work. But obviously that's not for everybody, but for some of you, I felt the need to say that. So with regard to career, your energy of career, like I said, you're still creating something. You have a lot of passion within your soul, okay? And you can see here that, yes, the potential is really there. And if this is balanced and done in a way of, if this is done in basically a loving way and with positive energy, this manifestation will definitely create real results for you. So the first thing that they're telling me what's next in your career is basically what's going to come next after whatever it is you're manifesting. So again, if you're manifesting in a way that's positive and calm, relatively calm, and with clarity what you wish to create, which is your passion or something that is going to make you feel enlightened, fulfilled, excited, basically something that's important to you, you are going to create that energy. Okay, so I feel like that is, yes, that's what's coming next for you. So that's not really a concrete sort of black and white answer. This is a dependent, okay? So it's almost like a hypothetical. So as we go along, we're going to get more answers for you. Spirit, is there anything else we need to know before we look a little bit more into the future for group 1? What do we need to know for group 1's energy? Present energy for group 1, green quartz, thank you. So we have 2 of Cups. Again, I'm feeling this energy of somewhat of a collaboration. Again, I'm feeling like there's either a person or a space for you in your life right now. In particular, it's very specific, one particular thing or person that brings you a sense of safety and balance. And I feel like this is going to be important for you to take time for right now, within the next few days or a couple of, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, for you to just sit and meditate and contemplate. This is going to be super important for you. So we have here the King of Wands. Okay, group 1, you're clearly very entrepreneurial in your soul. So I think that for many of you, probably not 100%, but I think that many of you either want to create your own businesses, or let's say rise higher within your current place of work, or if you're not currently working, then it could be either of those things where you want to rise higher in some way. I'm getting a striking energy here. There's a lot of fire and passion, and it's very fierce and intense, right? So again, I feel like this is either your natural energy or it's the specific energy that comes from this idea. So maybe you've always wanted financial freedom and that sort of empowerment. I know that sounds like something everyone might want, but for you guys, this has been really a strong source of your focus or identity. Okay. Yeah, so I keep getting this message that this has to be balanced, sincerely. Maybe they keep repeating that message because of the anxiety I felt in the beginning. I think for some of you, it may have just been because of the last few days or maybe a few weeks that have been quite stressful for you. Maybe you're regularly a little bit more centered than what I had initially felt. Whatever the case is, again, they're asking you to come into a loving balance, center yourself. And the biggest thing here, especially if you feel fearful or anxious, is you have to trust, okay? The way that I see things and how I've observed is that there is this path in front of us of our potential and our highest good. And as long as we follow our intuition and we have love within ourselves and we do things in a positive sense like that, then it will unfold. It will 100% unfold. If you find that something is not working out for you, it could mean that either you're going against your intuition or something is not aligned, but trust within your guides, trust within the universe, within divine, your higher self. You have a lot of this strong force behind you. So they're asking you to trust them, because let me tell you, this King of Wands, in addition to the Magician, this is an energy of a person who is convinced that they're doing this alone. And maybe you feel like that for a reason in your lives because of your environment, perhaps. Or you used to, because there is support here from someone. But you have to remember that this is really, you don't have to be the only person in charge of steering the car or like whatever. You have to trust within spirit that they will take you in the direction that you need to go in. Now, one more thing of advice here that I'm seeing, you have 3 separate cards that represent your inner masculine energy. So I've spoken very briefly on this in some past readings, but everyone has masculine and feminine energies. So if you're mainly in your inner masculine energy, this means that you're probably a little bit more focused on outward action, right? And making things happen. But there's an imbalance here. They're asking you to dip into the inner feminine energy, which is more of you receiving, okay? So kind of like letting things happen, fall where they may, unfold, and just receiving that energy. So think High Priestess. I love using the High Priestess as an example. The Magician is the total opposite. So to recap, you guys are creating your next steps, okay? So I feel like they really want you to know that again and again, you are creating your next steps for your career. And my advice here, and whatever you do with your energy next, is going to determine that. So let's see if we can tap into that. Spirit, how will this end up, please? Moving forward, what is coming next in a solid energy? What is coming next for group number 1 in their careers, please? Is there anything concrete, please? Moving forward, what's coming towards group 1 in the area of their... I'm sorry. I just make myself laugh with the High Priestess came out, okay? So this is exactly the card I was referring to. So I'm asking, is there a concrete, solid energy for what's coming next in your career? And they gave me the most fluid, kind of hypothetical card in a sense. This is talking about your intuition and allowing things to unfold. So essentially, they're not giving us a solid just yet. They're saying it is unfolding. And they're saying that every step you take, every day matters in terms of you creating this flow. Okay, so let's get a few more and then I will switch decks just to see. Spirit, moving forward, what is coming towards group 1 in their career? In the area of their career. Thank you, thank you. Our green quartz, what's coming towards them, please? Wow. Okay, so these both came in quite reversed, which I do pay attention to these days. Okay, you had the Lovers and the Page of Swords. So I do see these as very positive, but the fact that they came in kind of reversed here because they were slanted, I feel that this is indicating the potential. So this is the potential to do something that you love, to create something fiery, and to have really brilliant ideas, okay? So I feel like that's what's coming here. And I'm starting to feel the formation of something solid. I can feel this. So what this is probably saying is that this is going to take a little bit of time for you to mold the outcome. That's, yes, it's going to take a little bit of time for you to mold the outcome. Okay, so we're going to get another deck now, but I don't know which one to use. I'm torn between these two. Oh, goodness. You guys, your energy. I'm the same exact way. You should have seen how many different times I switched crystals. The indecision, it's a form of anxiety, I'm assuming. And I know it's rough. It really is. So I'm going to use this one first because my gut did go to this first. Usually we're correct with our first choice with intuition. Spirit, can we have a solid energy, please? What energies are coming towards group number 1 in their career? Moving forward, what's coming towards group 1 in their career, please? Thank you, thank you. Okay, we do have the 8 of Wands. So again, this is movement. What I'm seeing here from the movement card, if you are, so I feel like this reading is definitely catering towards those of you that want to either create a business or have side projects or something like that. I'm truly not getting the energy of you guys working for a place like with like a you know, like a structured schedule, a salary. Like yes, that could be what you're doing now, but this next energy, it feels very independent and cut of all those strings. I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm seeing that this is you and your own innovation. If you feel like for some reason that doesn't fit with your life and doesn't resonate with you, this is definitely not your group. So with this 8 of Wands here, this is movement, okay? Movement in a sense where I'm feeling a lot of things happen all at once, or it literally could be something with relocating. So for example, I think for some of you, you may be getting a space to do your business, or even if that could be a digital thing, such as an online store. Some of you are getting like, you're doing some research for some legal aspects of your ideas, just to get the ideas flowing. Some of you could be moving physically to get to another level of where you are in your career. But whatever this is, it's going to be a necessary piece of the journey of your career. So can we have more, please? Spirit, moving forward, energies for group 1 in their career. Thank you. Okay, I'm not sure if I should take 2 at a time. Let me just get 1 and then, let's see. Spirit, can you give us just 1? What's coming towards group 1 in their career? Thank you. Okay. We have the 9 of Wands. Okay, I had a feeling that something like that would come up. So it's kind of showing a little bit of, I would say, maybe it's doubt or just tiredness. And most likely, this probably is something mental that you're kind of stressing over. So again, it's like a fluctuation of this energy, and again, depending on how centered you are, you will see things unfold one way or the other, meaning positively or negatively. Spirit, can we have moving forward, what energies are coming towards group 1 in their career? Thank you. We have the 4 of Pentacles. I think that you're still going to have some stability here. Whatever you happen to be doing on the side or as your main thing, this, what I'm feeling again, I'm going to tell you again, is that this is a separate entity or energy or animal than whatever else you're doing for your income regularly, okay? So I feel here you're going to have some stability. Things are going to slow down in a good way where you're reevaluating things. And then I feel this is where everything is molding and forming. So this is what I'm seeing. Can you tell us more, please? After this point, what is coming towards them in work/career? Just career. Thank you. We have, okay, and I'm convinced. Look at this. We have the Magician again and the Ace of Wands again. Okay, so what this is that this came full circle. I'm seeing 11 here because of the 1, and this looks like a 1 to me. So maybe something for some of you, this could be like in November, something may be kind of like coming into fruition. or it could be like an idea even. So going back to what I was saying about full circle. This is the span of time here. I'm not sure exactly how long this will take, but I do recommend that you have a bit of patience for this one. Something like building your own business or projects or whatever, obviously it takes time, but they are really saying here, the reason, excuse me, the reason why you have to have patience for this is not because you have to wait for things in the outer world. It's actually because spiritually you are aligning with a higher version of you. So I think that that's probably the best reason to be patient. So over here, remember, I did kind of say that there was a bit of a lack of balance and centeredness, but when you're hitting this energy, you are way more balanced and you're seeing more clearly. So if you were worried about your spiritual development and your career stuff, this is going to improve drastically within anywhere. If I was to ballpark it, I would say at least 6 months, maybe at the most a year. Everyone's going to differ, but this is going to be worth it. However long it takes for you, you're going to have such passion for what you're doing. You're going to have that internal focus and you're going to have that balance. That is actually a solid energy. I don't think that it's like an if. I mean, obviously everyone can choose to or not to, but I feel like this is for the most part an energy that is meant to be. Okay. This is exciting. So basically where you're heading within your career is exactly where you are wishing to go, or working to go, I should say. Because you're not just wishing, you're making things happen, okay? So there's no reason to be anxious. I know that that's easier said than done, clearly, but why I'm saying that is because your spirit guides have your back. They've always had your back, and they've probably been trying to tell you many things. In fact, oh no, some of your spirit guides are showing me, what are they doing? They're kind of like, jokingly, they were kind of like showing me gestures of frustration, but don't worry, they're very patient. I'm talking about a specific thing that they've been trying to show you. All right, so can you tell us anything more? What is some advice or what's next for group 1 in their careers? Thank you. So we have the Knight of Coins. So again, this will come to some stability. I feel like once you settle into your energy here, or even that relocation thing, things are going to be slower in a good way, because you're going to take a look around. You're not going to feel that anxiety. You're not going to feel like that flapping energy, It's not a nervousness. This is stability, and that's a great thing. Even with the finances part, I feel like I don't know how you're going to get the initial money. Some people take out loans or just have savings, but at this point, I feel like there's a good, solid energy. It may not be in abundance for some of you yet, but it is definitely enough to do what you need to do with it, is what I'm seeing at this point, like a little bit into the future. So in regards to this piece here with all of this passion, again, everyone's going to have a different answer. If you want, in the comments, let us know what you're working on, because this is directly whatever it is that you've been wishing to build. So whatever it is, like any kind of business idea, any kind of creative project idea, any kind of expansion idea, it's all going to be so individual and unique, okay? So, but that's where you're going, because I don't want anyone to think that I, was kind of dancing around the question. It's just so different for everybody else. So what I'm going to get for you is this, this over here. This is a new deck I just got. It's so beautiful. It's called Priestess of Light Oracle, I believe. Yes, I love when they shuffle nicely. Okay, it's the little things. Spirit, can we please have a significant message for group 1 in their career from these cards? Thank you. Ooh. Okay. See, this is pretty similar to what I was saying here. You have guide, the illuminated path. Okay. So I do feel that this is, again, both the person that I was referring to before as a guide, but clearly this is your spirit guides. They are illuminating the path in front of you. And if you do see, the person here has their hand with light shining down. I have a feeling that this person doesn't even know that they have that illumination within them. So this is, to me, suggesting that all of you have this inner illumination within you already, but you just have to allow this to come. So that does mean connect with it, release your fear. Again, it takes some practice, but just have that in the back of your mind. Okay, so the illuminated path. Again, I'm feeling as well that this path is ahead of you, and that it is illuminated in a sense, and you just have to focus on it. So this is really, really good news. Is there any other messages of advice or guidance, please, for group number 1 within their career? Just one. Okay, wait, just one, please. Just one. Can we have just one more card of advice for group 1? Thank you. Okay, they're giving you 2 at a time, but I don't want to get the wrong advice. It's okay, let's just one more, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. It's not coming out. Okay, you got one there. So your bottom deck energy is clarity. That's really nice. We spoke of that before. It also says planning and releasing illusion. Very important message there. I think that illusion could be especially fear-based or whatever, ego-based. I think that the remedy to this is probably just connecting with divine, because that's a purest energy, love, the purest energy, okay? And when it comes to planning, you guys already have that down. I think that that's more of the three-dimensional logical perspective. Your final card here is setting boundaries, threshold, protection, honor. So I think with setting boundaries, I feel like the obvious answer there is that you may be dealing with this issue in the present time. So this is a sidebar message, but one thing that's going to help you achieve these dreams of yours, these passions of yours, is in the present, to create a safe space for yourself, to have these ideas. Because with this King of Swords, this kind of clarity, you would not be able to have this kind of clarity if you are bombarded by distractions or fear or criticism. And I understand, obviously, that it may be hard for a lot of people to have a safe space. But in any way that you can, any corner of the day or of your home, your room, whatever your space, or even outdoors somewhere, have a safe space. This is that you're going to be protected in this space. Maybe bring the same notebook or have the same intention when you reach that space. And then create a boundary, an energetic boundary. You can protect your energy. I've done a video on that in the past. Hopefully it was helpful. But also the obvious one again is to set boundaries in verbal ways. Like if you're able to speak your truth, speak your boundaries, so that again, the point of this is to have clarity. And we did see that here on the bottom. Okay. Wow, what a reading. So group number 1, that is what I have for you. I really, really hope that this was helpful. This was an interesting reading. I think that you're interesting folks. My throat's getting so dry, and I was like almost unable to speak. So that tells me something as well. Maybe something needs to be spoken here with truth or boundaries. Thank you guys, as always. If you enjoyed this, if it was helpful, feel free to subscribe and share. And remember, it's a general reading. Info for personal readings is in the description, okay? Sending you many blessings. Thank you once again, and I will see you next time, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 2, which is the Emerald. So let's shuffle first. Spirit, this reading is for group number 2, please, our Emerald group. And the energies for them, especially what's next in their career. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 2. Thank you. So let's take a peek into the present energy. All kinds of messages may come up already with that. Spirit, for group 2, please, what are their present energies that we need to know about for this reading? Thank you, thank you. Spirit, for group 2, Emerald, what are their present energies? I am feeling a little, boy, it's coming in strong. A little bit of a blockage, group 2. Boy, that really hit me. At first it was tiny and then it just grew significantly. It was just like this tightness feeling. So yes, it could be a bit of blockage, but for many of you, it could just simply be stress. And then the card I happened to stop on, oh my, this is at the bottom. That probably is giving me a hint as to what you need to do next, but let's get into it. Spirit, present energies, please, for group 2. Thank you. It's almost like the cards just refuse to even begin to shuffle. So that's definitely a lot of stress right there. Spirit, group 2, thank you. Okay, I am convinced. So we have the 5 of Pentacles and we have the 10 of Wands. So this is pretty much feeling quite cold or lacking and struggling, and as you can see, burdened. I will tell you right away, group 2, if you are currently feeling not just a little unhappy, but very unhappy in your current career situation, I think you already know what I'm going to say. It will be time for you eventually, inevitably, to move on from this situation. And I know that even as I'm saying that, many of you are probably saying, like, I can't do that. There's all these reasons, you know, like all of these blockages, you know. Be careful though, because that energy can either be a blockage or quickly create one. So be careful with that. Oh, well, I have to take this here. Spirit, can you give us the present energies? So what I'm saying to you is that to release this blockage, you have to first release that belief that you're stuck or that you're deprived or lacking or struggling in whatever way. Another thing of this one is like the more obvious meaning for this one is just financial struggle or not being paid enough or not being maybe like appreciated enough for a lot of you too. Okay. A lot of what's going to happen next in your career is going to be determined by some of your beliefs, or more specifically, cracking open those beliefs so that you can be freed spiritually first, and then you will see a huge shift for yourself. Wow, I'm getting so many messages just before even the second card. Spirit, for group 2, Emerald, thank you. So immediately I see healing. All you have to do, or all you had to do, was free yourself mentally. You didn't have to quit your job. You didn't have to, you know, make any crazy life changes. You just had to believe. I'm serious. That's it. Like for a lot of you, that's all it's going to take as your first step. It's almost like, I guess, the step before the first step, like just back over here a couple steps. So you have here the Ace of Cups and you have the 6 of Cups. Let me tell you what this is here. This specifically, this is a spirit guide or someone very loving, okay? Giving you an offering, a blessing, in fact. So what if I was to tell you that a miracle was coming to you in some way, right? And just as an example, do you believe that that's possible? Or would you say to yourself, oh no, I don't believe that's going to happen at all? Your answer to that question is going to determine if you receive it or not. Okay, what I'm feeling from you guys specifically, and there's so many messages coming through right now that I have to slow it all down. Otherwise, it's going to come like just rolling and rambling out. I feel that you guys have sacrificed a lot. I feel that you are incredibly hardworking. You're burnt out. you're stressed, okay? You're self-sacrificing, probably underappreciated by many people. Not all people, but definitely a lot. I am feeling that for some of you, you may have been taken advantage of in your jobs, or like in general, in terms of what is expected of you. This is what I'm seeing. I'm feeling that you have definitely put yourself last in terms of living your life and what you've wanted to do. For those of you that have heavy family involvement, like obviously if you have a family that relies on you heavily, this also could be kind of mixed in messages there too. It's just very, very tired and blah. It's slowed down. The energy slowed down a lot. It's making me feel like you finally just saw a bed in front of you and you just kicked off your shoes and lied down and you're like, screw it. Like, I'm just going to rest here. I'm going to nap here for a few minutes. Leave me alone. It's kind of like that. All right. My point is that with the Six of Cups here, I feel that something has been long overdue, waiting to reach you, but it hasn't been able to quite come through. Because up until this point of shift, you may have been blocking the cup, which means that you may have been blocking your heart or your mind or your truth or something for a very long time. So please keep that one in mind, because what is coming towards you after this point, if you choose to shift this energy through your beliefs, you will be receiving a huge gift. Huge, okay? Spirit, can you please tell us more? Moving forward, what energy is coming towards group number 2, our Emerald group, in the area of their career, please? Six of Cups, please. What is this? Six of Cups is also a message. It's also communication from either one main spirit guide or all of them kind of trying to come through here. I'm getting the letter C. I really don't know what that means. Can you tell us more? Oh, goodness. I told you. You have the Empress. This is really beautiful, because I just told you that you're going to be receiving a huge blessing. And you got the card of abundance to back this up. Okay, you have the number 3. I mean, it could be a number of months. It could be like, I don't want to start guessing here because but you have the card of abundance. This also is the card of creation. Some of you, this is for a very fewer number of you, only if this pertains, but if you either have a child or you're surrounded by a child or you work with children, there's a message here for you that there's going to be something very bright in that area coming through. Okay, that's not for everybody, but I did see that. Can you please tell us anything more moving forward? What energies are coming towards group 2? Real quick, I wanted to say something. Your cards are very much pushed away from me. It's almost as if there's a distance here. So I feel that what will be... Oh, I see. What will be a good idea for you in terms of your alignment and your energy? We need to pull this in a little bit, metaphorically. Well, literally too. What this means is that Spirit is asking you, group 2, okay? I just put my hand over my heart chakra. They're asking you to hold your career energies closer to your heart, or your heart closer to your career energies. What I mean by that is they want you to open up your heart and your authentic truth, and in terms of what you love, your passions, what fulfills you, what enlivens you, right? They want you to open that up and align with that and begin to seek that within your career path. And this is going to lead you to tenfold the amount of happiness. All right, that's what I'm seeing. I'm just getting this feeling that there is this sadness energy. And you can see here with the Devil and the Five of Cups that, again, up until this point, there was a feeling of lack and maybe sorrow, or just, distress and stuff like that. Again, I will say this again because this is a huge message for you guys. Open up your heart, open up your authenticity, start thinking about you, start thinking about your happiness and what fulfills you, what you want. Simply, what do you want for you? And just by you opening that up, you will begin to manifest it and you will begin to attract it, you see. So that's why they're telling you this, and it's a really powerful message that I had to just interrupt with, okay? Alrighty. Should I switch my deck? Let me see. Anything more, Spirit, moving forward? Energies coming towards them in their career. What's coming? So you have here the Page of Cups, another child card, which is interesting. So I don't know if some of you are going to be working specifically with children. Obviously, by odds, some of you will be, and that is what fulfills you. So that's, for a lot of you, could be that. You also have here the King of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing with the King of Pentacles is, for some of you, I'm seeing a position of some kind of a higher authority or power. Some of you, this could be a new beginning. Yes, technically, some of you, this may be like it within the place you're in now. I feel like that'll be still true for some of you. However, if you desire a new beginning, and I said that carefully, if you desire a new beginning and you want to be open to it and receive it, you will have this. So some of you could be starting a new job, a new career path. There could be movement involved. Some of you, it could be relocation. Some type of travel could be involved here. All right. But for those of you where but like you don't want to necessarily up and leave and do something new, the King of Pentacles is still continuing stability, but I'm seeing an increase in pay. Okay, so that could be a simple thing of what's coming next. Okay, I'm noticing you guys are getting quite a few 5s. You already got 3 of them. So there is this kind of combative energy that seems to be wanting to fight you at almost every turn. So identify, if you can, where this is coming from. If it's coming from within you, at least you can have some power over that and control it a little bit. If it's coming from outside of you, you know, maybe just set boundaries or something like that. Spirit, where are they heading in their careers? Thank you. There's something here with the Page of Cups. I wonder what that... Anything about the Page of Cups you'd like to tell us? Okay. Yeah, for some of you, it could be a potential career opportunity. It came in a little bit reversed there, flipped upside down. And you also have here the Ace of Wands. So that's a lot of passion, innovativeness there. Yeah, maybe, oh, I see why they did this. So, yes, that's why these 2 cards came out. This is not for everybody, but for some of you, if it is relevant that you're, okay, it's very specific. If you're wanting to work with children in any way or working to help to impact children, and then 2, if you want to do your own creative project or business, please watch group 1. Okay, so again, that's obviously not for everybody, but I needed to say that. Okay, if that fits your criteria, go watch group 1 after this one, alrighty? So let's grab another deck for you guys. I've been having a lot of crossovers. I think that many people are having those in my past videos. That's been happening. I wonder why. Okay. Spirit, anything else? Anything else solid? What's coming towards group 2, Emerald, in their career? Thank you. Can you tell us what's coming towards them in the area of career? 4 of Pentacles. So yes, there is more financial stability here. Okay, specific message coming in. There may be a smaller number of you watching where, yeah, I see it now. At first I thought this was because you didn't quite want to take a new path, and maybe there was just some concerns here. What I'm seeing is the reason for this. It could be fear, or it could, yeah, I think it's just fear. I think it's fear or anxiety, or could be a little bit of like stuckness. Some of you, it could even be like you just aren't ready or even rested enough to start to want to change your mind about things. I don't know if I explained that right. This is for those of you that just want to stay in the same thing. And realistically, truthfully, I am seeing a box. What they're telling me is that if you wanted to expand and if you wanted more for your life, not just within this time frame, But if you wanted more happiness overall, they need you to step out of this box of the ideas that you had for yourself in your life, okay? Again, that's for only some of you. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because I'm seeing that the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles is, again, kind of you like being a bit stuck in this box. There's not a lot of wiggle room. So that may not be fun for you. You may be very unhappy in that. So that's why they're asking you to reconsider some of these ideas that you pretty much thought you were going to be stuck with, okay? Yeah, I mean, so I guess we'll see how that affects everything. Spirit, what else is coming towards them? But the good news is that with these two cards, again, I did see financial security and even like a pay increase for a lot of you. If you're choosing to stay at wherever you are now. All right. And if you're not currently working, that will still resonate like if you find something and you kind of just feel like you're settling for that job, it could be that kind of energy too. Okay. What's coming towards group 2 in their career? Thank you, thank you. Anything else that we need to know? Any final messages for group 2? Thank you. We have here the Seven of Pentacles. Really nice. And then I saw the Hermit earlier too. Was it here at the bottom? I think it was, yeah, here it is. Okay. So what this is telling me is that what I'm seeing in this word with the seven, in this card with the Seven of Pentacles is investment. So with the Hermit, you're contemplating things, you're thinking through things, you're thinking about everything. This is telling me that all you have to do is plant some seeds of maybe just these ideas. Plant the seeds of adventure, plant the seeds of expansion, or just, again, happiness. With the Hermit, again, they're asking you to really look inward and to reflect and to ask yourself some really important questions about this whole thing. They keep telling me again about your happiness, about your fulfillment. They're saying it over and over and over again, so they want you to reflect on this. All right. Again, same thing. What's coming towards you in your career, in addition to the pay increase piece and like financial security, the Seven of Pentacles is like, again, something like investment or like having a safety net beneath you. So yeah, there's that. Any other final messages for group 2 in this deck? And I'll just get one more after this, an oracle card for you. Okay, Three of Pentacles. So this is good. I feel like this is, again, another solid energy. You're here, you're working with other people. For those of you that if you're not currently working or you've been trying to find another job, I feel like this is a good energy. This is collaboration. This is coworkers. This is people helping you, brainstorming together, or otherwise just being in an environment of financial security or, you know, just a working environment, I would say. So we're going to grab this one. This is the Priestess of Light Oracle. I just got these. And they're really, really beautiful artwork. Can we please have just one message of advice for group 2? Thank you. What do they need to hear most right now? Look. Okay, it didn't want to come out. Let's just get one message, please. It's almost like that was hesitation. So again, step outside the box is what they're asking. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their individual reasons for kind of putting themselves and their own happiness on the back burner. So many different reasons why. But again, they want you to just think about it. Free your mind first. And then you can worry about taking three-dimensional action. So your final card, you have here Clairvoyance. Beautiful. Excuse me. My throat isn't back to normal yet. Clairvoyance. So inspiration. Sorry, the car. Inspiration, interpretation, trust. So you see here that this, I think this person is holding a bowl of water. There's like steam coming up. I feel like this is a very patient, receptive, and calm and rested energy. That is nice that they said that, because this means that if you give yourself a little bit of a break, to slow down, to breathe, to rest, to replenish just a little bit, you're going to have a lot of messages come through. I'm talking clarity, communication from your guides, your higher self. It's going to sound like your own ideas probably. take some time and you will feel this, your own clairvoyance. You're going to start to have visions or any kind of messages come through to help you on your path towards the next steps in your career. Okay? All right. So group number 2, that is what I have for you. I couldn't help but notice your bottom deck energy. Okay, you have here tenderness, true love, compassion. So one hint about what I was talking about with your career and opening up your heart and your authentic self. All you have to remember is your heart, your love, your compassion for other people. So maybe a reflection question would be something like that. How can you use your heart within career? How can you manifest a career that will help you to do that in the way that you want and that you're passionate about? Anyway, so that's what I have for you, group number 2. This reading in itself had a lot of heart. It was very beautiful. I could feel your heart behind every message. So you have a very, like a golden heart, pure heart. So I hope that for that reason alone, you're able to have some of your happiness returned to you in some way. Ah, beautiful. So group 2, that's what I have. Thank you so much. If you found this helpful, feel free to share, subscribe, all that stuff. Let us know what's going on in the comments. Thank you once again. I'm sending you blessings, and I hope to hear back or to see you next time, okay? Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 3, which is the Tiger's Eye. Spirit, this reading is for group 3, please, Tiger's Eye. And the energies for them, especially what's next in their career, please provide us with clear guided messages for group 3. Thank you. Sorry if I clear my throat. My throat's not back to normal completely, I don't think. So we're going to first take a peek into your present energy, and I feel like a lot of messages will come up. Spirit, can you please give us the present energy for group 3, please? Present energies for group 3. Tiger's Eye group, thank you. Okay, so you got the 7 of Swords. That's quite an interesting card to get as your first card, and for a career reading, this could just simply mean that something is going to be revealed to you soon. Especially something that, something that has been outside of your awareness or hidden from you in general, see? Just kind of buried away. This could be your own sense of recognition of something that you want to do. We'll see more if this will give us more messages. Spirit, can you tell us more? What are the present energies for group number 3, our Tiger's Eye? Thank you, thank you. Present energies for group 3. Okay, you have the 2 of Cups. Judgment. And the 10 of Cups. I feel like this is definitely some kind of a spiritual ascension of some kind. The message that I got from the 2 of Cups was very specific. I saw an image where in one of the cups something was like they had poked a hole at the bottom of one of the cups and something was leaking out. Really specific message here. Some of you, this could mean healing, where there was a specific area of unhealthy energy toxic energy, imbalance that is going to soon be leaving your system. Now, you might be asking me, how is this related to your career? If this is going to happen to you spiritually, this will change, this will shift everything with the path that you're going towards in general, not just career, but with everything. So I see this leaving your system. I see you reaching a new level of harmony within yourself, within even the collaboration with your spirit guides, which is a huge thing with career. Because at least for me, I don't know if I feel like this is true for like pretty much all of us, is that our guides and angels are the ones to help us to move forward within these areas of our lives. Like in general, the life path itself. Spirit, can you tell us now, what are some energies moving forward for group 3 in the area of their career, please? Moving forward, what's coming towards them in career? Group 3. See? A wish is going to come true. So this is going to be, before I get the clarifiers, this is going to sound kind of vague, but the direction you're heading in with your career and what's coming next is a wish will come true for you, okay? A very specific wish, or just in general, this harmonic, positive, loving energy is going to be coming. So basically, you're going to be receiving a blessing. Can you tell us more specifically what energies are coming towards group 3 in the area of their career? I think you have been patient. You have been patient and very intuitive. I'm starting to feel your energy more now, because at first you were hidden just a little bit. Okay, so now I feel it. It's almost like you're gaining a sense of trust or something like that. I don't know if it's, for me, the universe, your job, but I can feel your energy blossoming. I got the image of like a lotus or any of those bulbousy looking flowers. You're very discerning. You have a strong intuition, but you may at times have a little bit too much of a filter. So sometimes you may be afraid to open up completely to either trusting the universe or anyone or anything. And so that's why it's like it was like if you were not completely bloomed in your energy, or just like within yourself. That's what I was feeling. Excuse me. So what that means is that there could have been a piece of you that was still almost like distrusting, in a sense. Is that even a word? That there was a small part of you that was not completely open and trusting to what Divine's plan was for you. Divine has a plan for you. Your angels have been guiding you. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, pretty much everybody, right? Your higher self. They've been guiding you patiently. They were waiting for you to fully align. And the way that you're going to align next is by trusting, okay? So it's very different from if we say, okay, I have to trust a person. This is not that at all. This is trusting Divine and pretty much your spiritual, your soul's journey. You are heading towards a ton of happiness and fulfillment. You're getting some of the best cards, okay? Look at these cards together. You see the energy, okay? You have a rainbow, you have stars, you have all the cups there with the fulfillment energy behind. All right, yes, so this is where you're heading in your career. You have patiently worked towards this. You have step by step by step, one after the other, you have aligned and expanded and grown, especially in the areas of learning. Whatever you needed to learn for yourself, whatever you needed to do to balance out your energy, you've been working really hard at this. And yes, this is going to pay off in the next stages of the three-dimensional world, which primarily is the career. So I know I told you that this is going to sound vague until I get the clarifiers, but the reason it's still vague is because everybody has a different wish. And now I'm just looking at these two and I completely forgot. These are both the wish fulfillment cards. I think there probably is only 2 in the whole deck and you got both of them. Okay, so that's extremely significant. So now let's see if we can peek into what this is specifically, even though it'll be different for all of you guys. What cards do you want to use? I'm gonna try these, and if it doesn't work, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. That's so funny. This is even more wish fulfillment. That's so nice. Oh my gosh, that's kind of creepy. You see these two cards? I love that. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be unexpected. It's gonna reveal everything. You may feel as this is happening, or right after this comes through, you may feel a sense of, I will warn you, it's not that bad, but you may feel like something's wrong. You may feel a sense of sadness, but what this really is a sense of vulnerability. It's almost like you're taking the sword out of the heart. Think Three of Swords, and all of a sudden there's a space within you. Okay, that's just your heart. That's just your pure heart. It may have to kind of, like something may have to release from it. But once that's over with, it's going to be replenished, okay? So just telling you that you may feel strange and kind of very emotional. Kind of like, I guess, full moon emotional energy where things are all out of whack. But don't worry, because it is going to balance out like immediately after that. Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more concretely what is coming towards group 3 in their career? What is coming towards them in this area in the three-dimensional sense? What energies are involved here with their wishes, please? Star card, thank you. So for a lot of you, it could just be movement forward, right? Where you want to progress. Yes, I can see that here with this. So for a lot of you, you're going to progress forward in the career. So whether that means that you want to, I don't know, whatever it could be. Like if you want to stay at the place you're in now, then you're going to progress forward at this place. So some of you, that could be like a promotion, being recognized, taking on a specific project that you want to voice your opinion about, getting closer with people that you deem as, like whoever it is that you want to collaborate with, getting closer towards them. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. And then here you also have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Okay, I wonder. The Six of Cups. Spirit, can you please clarify the Six of Cups for us? That one doesn't seem to fit, so it must be something very unique. Six of Cups. Oh, so you have here the Four of Wands. There's a specific person here that is being identified, and you have the Judgment card again at the bottom. Very strong angel messages today. So there's a very specific person here. Okay, so this is not for everyone, but if you happen to know if there's a specific person in your life or even in your job now that you feel connected to on a spiritual level, like one of your soulmates or soul family, or like, I don't mean soulmate in a romantic sense, I just mean like a soul friend even. But there's someone here, in whatever way you know them, they're being identified right now, that there's something of importance with this person within your career. They're not telling me specifically, because again, it's going to be different for everybody. But whether it's you're going to end up working with this person in a business venture, a project, again, something having to do with teamwork and communication, someone is here. And what I'm seeing is a great deal of harmony. You are two peas in a pod energy here. It's very, it's collaborative. It's wholesome. It's supportive. There's a lot of really pure energy coming through here. They kind of feel like, like childhood friend energy. And is there anything else that they need to know about this person, please? What is happening with that card? Did you see that? You have this like back to back here. The Seven of Swords came out again, but it was in the reverse this time. This person may be partially, I don't know if they're responsible, but they may be involved with something that's meant to be revealed to you. So that's kind of cool. So they came full circle here. I have no idea who this person is, but if this piece, this very unique piece, resonates, please let me know in the comments, because I like this message. I want to know what's going on here, and I'm interested. Okay, so we're gonna get a couple more messages. What card deck do you want, though? Let me think about it here. So I am going to use this oracle deck, but I just want to make sure that there's nothing left here. Let's go back to the one from before. Any other solid messages about where they're heading in their career? Thank you for group 3. Oopsie. Man, these cars are nuts. It's like 10 o'clock at night. Why are people driving so fast? Okay. So this High Priestess card just came out, or it tried to, but this time it popped out. So you have the High Priestess here, and then beneath it, I did mention this card, so I will show you. It's a 3 of Swords. All right. So this is not really a message about your career, but there is something coming through here. There's a very fluid energy. It's very psychic. Again, it's pure and kind of wholesome. This could be an obvious message of follow your intuition very closely, but there could be something else. Let's get one thing here that I wasn't planning to get at all. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. I just want one, because these are unique too. Spirit, can we have just one card here to clarify the High Priestess, please? Just one pop-out card. Okay, all right. You have a change in the wind. So this could be meaning either that you feel the change coming, or that you have to really relax enough and be still enough for this change to come in. Okay, that's a delicate message. For those of you that you already feel something within your intuition, just do your thing, relax, and let go and surrender, and it'll come through to you. But again, if you're feeling anxious or kind of like you're overthinking things, just relax and let things unfold. Let the flower bloom and unfold naturally, because that's what it does. You can even be inspired by going to a garden, flowers, or even watching videos of a flower blooming. I'm serious, like to get creative inspiration. But yes, a change in the wind is definitely coming to you. Okay, so the final thing that we're going to get is another oracle. Hope I don't lose my voice by group 4. Okay. So this is the Priestess of Light oracle. Just got these. Spirit, can we please have just one card of guidance or anything for group number 3? What do they need to hear at this time about their careers? Thank you. Just one, please. Thank you. Okay, so you did get 2. I wanted it just one. The card was Wisdom, but I wanted just one. Can we have one, please? Okay, nope. Still not happening. Let's try one more time. Spirit, can we have just one card, please? Thank you. Okay. They're giving you a whole bunch. So let's just take them, okay? So this one I already talked about. They are confirming this, okay? You have friendship. So that's really a beautiful thing. And this is funny because I said before 2 peas in a pod, you know? So I feel like there's going to be so many similarities here. And there's 2 people here. I thought that was funny. And it says on the bottom, support, fun, unity, play. This is not going to be just a work connection at all. This is someone that you can really have a lasting connection with. And the number is 14. I don't know if that means anything to you, but I feel like you're going to complete each other in almost like a creative idea way, if not directly creative way. So that's really nice confirmation there. You have here divine masculine. So this is electric active power. So this is the opposite of that. So they're asking you to think about what actions you want to take. I feel like that's not going to be a problem for you. You've been patiently building things energetically for a very long time. But this card is now giving you the go-ahead that it's going to be time soon, very, very soon, to take direct action in the way that you are intuitively feeling called to. So that's wonderful. I like this. You have here summoning power. Okay. And then you have the two wolves there together. Instinct, intellect, control. Okay, I feel like that's just you. I feel like that's just who you are. I do feel that you are very powerful beings, and when you wish to, you're going to summon your own power and from divine to help you to take the action we spoke of. And then finally here you have, well, actually you have another card for action. That's really cool. Sacred action this time. Decisive focus. So decisive focus, yeah, this is pretty similar to this card. So you're going to need to follow your intuition with regard to the action itself. But then once you're ready to take that action, remember to channel this energy from a divine space. Love within your heart, connection to divine, acting with your higher integrity and self. Really important for you guys, because what you're going to be producing is pure results. And that means that you're ascending. And that is what I saw from the beginning. Okay, your final card is death and rebirth. Okay, darkness to light. Yeah, I mean, this one is just basically confirming that you are heading into a new energy. Remember before I said, actually, that the darkness was leaking out, and what's going to happen after that is your cup is going to rise up, be replenished with light, which is basically love, divine love, and stuff like that. Okay, death and rebirth. So yeah, I mean, this could be a more direct thing. Maybe there's something ending right as we speak or in the near future for you, and then something new is going to begin in your cycle, especially because of the wish fulfillment. But yes, this is, you know, and you have, that's quite interesting. You have the two, wow, that's interesting. Look at this. You see the similarities? The two, each has two figures, at least with the animals here. The wolves and the cat, the big cat. Okay, I like calling them big cats. So that's quite interesting. I feel like this is further confirming. And then the two, well, yeah, that's really weird that you have 222 here. Maybe you've been seeing a repeating number 222, I don't know. Or it's just identifying someone that will be very significant within your journey. All right, yeah, I don't want to muddle the messages, but group 3, that's what I have for you. I really find that intriguing. Let me know who this is if you know who I'm talking about. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this was helpful. If this didn't resonate at all, it may not be your group, but thank you so much, okay? I'm wishing you all the blessings, and if you did find this helpful, feel free to share and subscribe. Let us know in the comments how you're doing. Thank you once again, and I wish you all the very best as always, and I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 4, which is the pyrites. So let's get into your energy. Spirit, this reading is for group number 4, please, our pyrite group. And the energies for them especially. What's next in their career? Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 4. Thank you, thank you. Spirit, can you please give us their present energies? Anything we need to know before we look at specific career messages? Thank you. Present energies for group 4, pyrite. Thank you. Usually messages come out with just this shuffle, so that's kind of another reason why I do this. Okay, I'm getting a read already. Very open energy. Good stuff. So the first cards we have Page of Cups, Death, and Page of Wands. There's definitely a happy-go-lucky energy here in terms of the playfulness. It's like an energy of wanting or being carefree, like wanting to be carefree. And I think in terms of your career, in the near future, you're going to feel a burst of inspiration. See where you're heading in your life in terms of your happiness, relevant to your career, at least in that piece, right? And then the other card was the 5 of Swords. So this is a bit of that sort of temporary battle card, where maybe this is either just like an on and off energy where you're struggling to find that stability or even find your true happiness. So for you guys, what's coming towards you in your career? It is a little bit up in the air, only because right now you're going through this cycle of death and then rebirth. So this is pretty similar to, I mean, this is the message that everybody eventually gets, which is we are creating the path in front of us by our energy and obviously our decisions, but mostly our energy, our thoughts, you know, what we put out there. So I'm getting from you again, like this feeling of wanting joy, wanting balance, wanting this happiness and harmony. And the short answer is that you can achieve this. Definitely with these two cards, I'm feeling a message. Stay grounded, stay humble, stay centered as much as you can. You may need to do something purposely to ground your energy, like going to nature, meditating on the grass, or if you can't do that, then, you know, like cross-legged on the floor, like something like that, where you have to feel the ground beneath you and feel your physical body in some way. They want you to do this first. Okay, if you notice, you can't really tell from the camera too much, but these cards are unstable physically. Like they're crooked. Like each card is crooked. I'm usually very, you know, neat about my cards, like when I want to be at least, but they're very unstable. Okay, so one other piece of advice, like what that is your biggest piece of advice actually, is before you go about and jump off these cliffs to try to, like, you know, have a new adventure, they need you to be stable within yourself first. So that will only come through time and practice, right? So just be patient for that. You're still formulating some ideas, you're still aligning within your energy quite a bit, and that's okay. You know, everybody is doing that for the most part, and I think that each step of the way we gain more and more and more balance. So just try to accept that this is a process, is another thing that they're saying. So let's get now specifically what could come to you within your career. But you definitely have the drive, the openness, and just that desire for more and better things. Spirit, can you please let us know, moving forward, what are some of the energies coming towards group number 4, pyrite, in the area of their career, please, moving forward? What's coming to them in career? Group 4, please, career, thank you. Yeah, a little bit of a jumbled energy still kind of coming through, but as long as you stay reflective and intuitive, you will be just fine. You will prosper. Okay, again, stay in your, this is sort of like a self-reflective, quite humble, wise energy, and this is intuitive. So you have to kind of keep to yourself for now just a little bit. If you feel tempted to oftentimes get distracted in the outer world, or maybe kind of do things, you know, like maybe socializing or whatever it might be, they're saying that that could distract you from the soul work, the soul development work that still needs to happen for your career to rise, for things to, yeah, to unfold. Oh my, this is great. This is wonderful. You have here, excuse me, I'm going to be doing that a few times. Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. So you have two cards for abundance. So prosperity, abundance, a new opportunity. I am seeing that you're making the most of this energy, that at this particular time of your life, you are being much more open and brighter just within your own energy. Maybe this means that for a lot of you, you're becoming more confident. Maybe you're feeling like you're worthy of this, or maybe you're just enjoying life or wanting to enjoy life more, and that's why this is working for you. So that's all you have to really do. There is a new opportunity here that you're creating. I don't know why it's not showing me specifically, but maybe it's just telling me that you're the one that's creating the energy. Actually, yes, because the Empress is, one of the meanings could be something like motherhood, but what they mean in this sense is that you are creating this energy. So yes, I feel like that's what's going on here. But at the same time, I do feel like with the Hermit and the Queen of Cups over here, again, that you're still contemplating something. So you're doing well, but the funny thing is that without knowing the answer to your reflections, you may feel like you're in a little bit of a limbo. Okay? Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, what else? What's coming towards them? What do they need to know? Advice, please? Anything? Messages for group 4 and their career. Thank you. Page of Swords. So yes, you will have clarity and answers. That one I know for sure. Every step along the way, you're going to have more and more clarity and answers. Can you tell us more, please? What's coming towards them in career? Thank you, group 4. Oh, 8 of Cups. You're the first group to get this. You're going to be moving on or traveling or moving away from something. Oh boy, there's a travel. I'm sorry. I felt a huge trip for some of you, like a physical trip that was very tiring and taxing. Some of you, okay, this is like totally not going to resonate for everyone, but if you're the type of energy to be just a little nomadic, where you kind of hop around a bit, or just like if that's how you feel internally, you may be taking a very long trip soon. And what's kind of weird, so I saw the moon here, and then I pulled this back, and then you got another card for travel. The reason why I thought that this was going to be a long and taxing trip, it could either be because you received an opportunity far away, or from somewhere, you know, maybe even that you've been before, but it kind of depends, obviously. Or just because, you know, you're just ready to have another new adventure in life, or just take the next step towards this next chapter of your life. Okay? I feel like this is going to be a very long trip for some of you. Like, I feel like some of you are going to be driving, like, oh, a long time. I don't know. Obviously, again, that's not going to be for everyone. And I just thought it was funny because I felt it. It was just like, ooh, that hurts. That hurts the body. Okay, what else do we need to know moving forward? Energies for their career. What's coming towards them in career? So with this card, okay, look, that's crazy. I was just talking about a new adventure, and you got the Fool card. That's pretty crazy, all right? And then the Sun at the bottom, lots of happiness here, lots of intuition with the High Priestess. So you have Yeah, you have the sun in the corner there with the Fool. You have the sun here. And then the Ace of Pentacles looks very similar to that energy. I don't really know what they're getting at, but it just could mean a lot of happiness, maybe warmth. So I saw with the Ace of Pentacles, some of you, it could be, I felt a lot of networking, getting your name out there, asking for opportunities. Again, that could be your method of creating opportunities, but I'm sure there's lots more that came from. However, you personally create opportunity in your life, that's how this is going to come through. So I suppose that could mean for some of you, you're like, I don't really feel this energy, but for some of you, if you happen to be working on your own businesses, that probably is what this is. But I'm not really feeling that yet. You could be working towards that and having that in mind, yes. But for now, I'm not really seeing that just yet. But I am seeing that you're connecting with a lot of different people and places to explore the opportunity. And what you're doing is you're grabbing the best one for you. You're like, oh, wait, that fits. That is exactly what would make me happy, and I'm going to go for it kind of energy. Okay, what else? Can we have more information, please? Group 4, about their careers. Thank you. Temperance. Okay, so this is good. Calming, yes. This is a very calming energy, very fluid. The temperance could mean all kinds of positive things. Patience, reunion, balance. I'm hearing water. I heard the pouring of the cups. That was interesting. I mean, I don't know if that's going to resonate for anybody, pouring water, but I heard water, so maybe water or a body of water could mean something. Let's get another deck here for you. I think I want to use, I don't know, let's try this one and see what happens. That's funny, the Fool is here at the bottom. That happens sometimes where that's the confirmation for me. Can we know what specifically is coming towards Group 4 in their career? What is coming, please? Thank you. Can you tell us about the Fool now? Let's look more into this. The Fool. What are you? Thank you. So I am feeling the same energy here. So for those of you that the trip and the relocation resonated with you, I do feel the same thing. I feel that you up and left for some other different opportunity, but it is going to be a more prosperous one, and you're going to find happiness, even though you maybe, I mean, you were open to this. I don't see that you felt it was a problem to relocate or to just try something totally different. So the Fool, the new beginning card, you have the Three of Pentacles, okay? So very similar to the Ace of Pentacles. I see you here working with other people, putting your heads together to kind of solve problems. You're just working with this team of people here. So again, I'm not quite feeling energy of, for example, you working for yourself or by yourself. There's other people here. So either it's a company or a team of some kind, like something like that. Can you tell us anything more, the Fool, please? What else is coming? The Fool, please. What is coming towards group number 4 in their careers? I am kind of feeling a bit of hesitation with the shuffles, but if you feel hesitant within your life or unsure, take a pause, breathe, always follow not what you think of the situation, but how do you feel, because that's the truth. Always, I say that pretty much in every video, that you have to follow your intuition. It's that important. Okay, so we have here Justice, the number 11. Okay. So Justice, either this is basically just talking about the conditions you're going to be working under, that it's going to be fair, it's going to be balanced. For a smaller number of you, it could have to do with either legal matters or activism, or they said the word campaigning for a very small fraction of you. Something where you're meant to Mm. Something about like either a project or an idea that you have to work together and collaborate with, maybe in the community, or it's either community on a larger scale, or if it's smaller, it could just be working on a team. Can you please tell us more for the rest of everyone if that doesn't resonate? Where are they heading in their careers? The Fool card, please. Well, what they're telling me as well, just real quick, is that they said the message, your opinion matters, okay, with the top cards over there. What else for the rest of everyone else? So you got another travel card. Maybe you guys like to travel. And the Chariot, okay, same energy. It's very dynamic, exciting, and of course adventurous. The Eight of Wands is lots of movement, and you can kind of see here the scenery. You see the water and the mountains. There's mountains on the Fool card. There's mountains on the Eight of Cups, actually, and lots more water. I don't know if you have a position that like part of the description is that you have to move around a lot. I don't really think that that's it for everyone unless that's what you want, because you're happy doing this, whatever this is. But yes, there's just so much movement. Okay, with regard to what they're going to be doing for work and in their careers, what's going on here? All right, you have here the King of Swords and the Knight of Coins. So you will find stability once you settle into whatever this is, whatever you were creating for yourself. You are going to settle in. You're going to slow down a bit here with the Knight of Coins energy. And I do feel that you are going to like what you do. You're going to be passionate about what you do. I'm not certain if this is what you want to do for life per se, or, you know, and to that degree. But what I'm seeing here is that this whole experience this is a huge learning experience for you. You're continuing to align within your soul. You're continuing to learn what you want to do and what you don't want to do. You're continuing to learn if you want to work with others or yourself, if you want to stay put, or if you like, all kinds of questions are going to be answered in this stretch of time. All right. But a little bit more about what you'll be doing. You're going to be, I see you, yes, doing something that excites you, but it's also something where maybe you're providing communication, answers, ideas. And if it's not that, it also could be something kind of physical too. Like you're actually moving around a lot and there's like a lot of excitable energy. Anything else? Any other clues as to what's going to come towards them in career, please? And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, all right? Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, or coins, okay? So yes, you can see here more stability, more prosperity. This is definitely more wealth too, okay? I don't know if you were struggling before, but this is more prosperity coming in towards you, all right? And again, I am seeing collaboration. There's other people here sort of working towards the same thing. So I think that yeah, I mean, for the tarot, that's all I'm seeing. I'm going to get one more oracle card. But this was really quite a unique and interesting message. It was very, there's a fluidity going on here. This is fluctuating energy. It's really where you wish to steer the boat, right? Because you're the one that is powering through here. You are creating these waves, I feel. You're creating your own sense of direction. So that's a lot, that's very empowering. That's saying that, and actually the other groups kind of got similar messages too, but you're taking a lot of action is what I'm seeing. And it is successful. The steps that you're taking, you are going to be seeing results. But of course, you know, it's really just about where you're heading towards your fulfillment. So as always, you want to always consider that piece. All right, so let's get for you one of these. This is the Priestess of Light Oracle. Very beautiful deck. I just got these. Can we have one message for their career, please? Just one. Thank you. Okay, you have here, I just saw this one earlier, guide, the illuminated path. Now, the difference, because I saw this differently in the other group, I forgot which one got this, I see it interpreted differently here, is that this is you. You have the power to create the path in front of you. You see, there is your power coming through. But at the same time, there may be, for some of you, you may not entirely know exactly where you want to go just yet. Again, that's pretty normal, pretty understandable, which is why you must not forget the Hermit and the Queen of Cups. Okay? This is your own inner source of light. Please just remember that you don't have to be the one responsible for the illumination. In fact, we get our light, we're channeling our light from a higher source, which is divine, all of our other higher level beings, okay? I feel like this is the best advice here, is to channel clarity, channel answers, channel your path. So what I'm trying to say is that you don't have to exhaust yourself trying to create and create and create and create, or like take action, action, action. You don't have to do that. You can actually really just take a step back and, and relax and really allow your spirit guides to come to the forefront and kind of like gently guide you forward, like they're the ones that are steering the boat and you're just sitting back and relaxing. So not to say that you're being lazy and sitting there, it's not that at all. I'm talking about the mental focus. So let your guides take the wheel for a little while, just trust with them, relax, and let them guide you forward. That is easier said than done, I feel, but that is something they're asking you to watch out for here. If you're the type of person that likes to always be, like feeling in control, but sometimes you feel like it becomes too much of your focus, then you're going to have to pull back and really see where your guides wish to take you. Or your intuition, it's hard to explain, but I feel like some of you, it may not resonate with you now, but if you watch this reading sometime later, you're gonna see this come up. If you start to feel a little bit anxious or like things aren't going according to your plan, it's because of that very reason. Can we have another guidance message, please? For group number 4, thank you. Okay. You have here sensuality, feminine wisdom, passion. Okay, so we did talk about that. We did talk about passion. You guys are you're an incredibly passionate soul to begin with. So when they're talking about feminine wisdom, again, they're asking you to, that's actually what I just mentioned, which is weird. So they're asking you to step into your inner feminine energy. Let the inner wisdom shine through. Let things unfold. Again, I'm feeling, it feels exhausting. Like if you're always thinking of the next step and the next action, they're really asking you to balance this out within yourself, okay? Maybe do some chakra balancing. That would be nice. Can you tell us any final message for group number 4, please? What do they need to hear about their careers? Oh, and one last thing about passion. I think that with the amount of passion in your soul, that's an incredible thing. It's this bright burning torch, this flame, right? I think the only thing that you need to sort of fine tune there is what's in your heart, because your heart has to match too. So what makes you feel like the most loving version of yourself? Not that you have to be pure or anything, like just what makes you feel most connected to you, to divine, and connected to your heart space. So that's what they want you to focus on. Or it could just be helpful to reflect on that rather. Okay, final message for group 4. Thank you. Group 4. Okay. Your final card is Divine Mother, Nurturing Compassion, Grace. This is a really beautiful card. I mean, even just the artwork too. Okay, so you are getting another message about some feminine energy. But here we have the additional nurturing compassion piece, Grace. Okay, so this is a bit of a sidebar message, but okay, this won't resonate for all of you, but if it is the case that some of you have felt in your life that you were not given nurturing or compassion or grace in some way, they're indicating here that you may be, like in your life, you may have felt that you needed to reverse this, almost like in a way of overcompensation. Basically, you're wanting to create and move forward and give all yourself this stuff in the outer realm. But what they're telling me is that you can now begin to reverse this by pouring your cup, pouring all this light back into your cup, which is giving yourself compassion, giving yourself grace, giving yourself nurturing. And most importantly, opening yourself up so that you can receive it from divine, from the universe, from nature, from all of your guides. Okay, so you're going to have to open this up and receive love, receive this nurturing. Okay, so that it doesn't sound related to career, but obviously it is, because this is you and your focus and your soul's path. So it's all going to be connected. That's a very beautiful message, the final card. Okay, so that's what I have for you. That was the final message, group number 4. All right. I really hope that this was helpful. If this didn't resonate at all, it might not be your group or even the right time to watch the video. Thank you so much. Let us know in the comments how you're doing. If you found this helpful, feel free to subscribe and share. And if you want a personal reading, info is in the description. I'm opening these slots probably like at the end of the week. All right, so thank you once again, sending you blessings and love, and I will see you next time. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.